And so let the chaos ensue. We are currently held in pens for specific houses. There's 5 down this area of New York. These will open up before the main gates do for the rest of the hordes to come in for Halloween Horror Nights. And it should be pretty crazy. Let an insane night of walking begin, because we're going to pretty much walk probably the equivalent of 5 miles this evening. Lines that go backwards and forwards on themselves, leading to the houses, and sometimes you end up walking the distance of a good half a mile when you exit a house to get round to the main part of the park, because a lot of these are sound stages that are set up behind the scenes. Right, good evening guys. Welcome to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2024. As you join us, we've done our first house, and it was an evil house. We've just done Insidious. I've got probably 3 or 4 major scares out of that. I don't know how many you got.
I don't know, I
clearly remember your first when you jumped out of your skin. But we had some young lad behind us who was grabbing hold of one of the Scoobies as a bit of a comfort as we went round. The feeling of whatever that creature was that was throwing up over everyone as we walked over underneath it. And some really insane, demonistic creatures. But it's a good start. We're in a queue for probably 2 hours, but only in the actual queue for the house 30 minutes. So we'll take that all day long. It's one of those, we're just going to see what we can do. It doesn't matter. It's actually just being here that's enough for us. Because 2 weeks ago this didn't even exist. Now it does. We're here. We're going to have a good time. Take you guys with us. So let's go and do this. They've just opened the main gates and the hordes are coming in. But for us, it's time for probably a key personal favourite for us when it comes to Haunted House. We've done the original Ghostbusters a couple of years back and absolutely loved it. This is time for us to do Frozen Empire. So let's see how this goes. So this is taking us down the corridors of the Race Through New York Jimmy Fallon ride. There's some serious beats going on outside, that's for sure. Music is blaring, people are screaming, but it's a brilliant event. It's hard to tell without looking at statistics of official sites of how many people attend these on any night, but it's got to be in the tens of thousands. Far superior, as you'd expect, to anything that you'll find homegrown back in the UK. Rip Ride Rocket totally empty because everybody's queuing for the houses. Yep, as expected, Ghostbusters house smashed it out of the park. It was simply incredible. Few scares, but mostly it's a good laugh and it's very intricate. You get to see a lot of fine details from the movie, etc. And the little Stay Puffman and Slimer, and when you think it's over, they come out and get you right at the end. Really enjoyed it. It's going to take a lot to beat that, I believe. Snack time, and we're going for a mini Stay Puft S'mores, coming in at $7. So it's basically a marshmallow chocolate bar, graham cracker, all put together, and hopefully it's delicious. Even the theming on the food and snacks shacks is super cool. That is super cool.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here's our little buddy. He will go down nicely, I'm pretty sure. It is evenings, of course, like this where Mel's driving becomes Mel's dying. Always a great feature. It was around this part last year that I had the peanut butter blutter burger. I haven't seen it this year at all. But just look at the size of that moon in the distance. Some of this year's really cool characters. Oh, you're pretty, aren't you? What's on the menu tonight then, Lee? Oh, nice. Catch you later. As the sun goes down, it starts to get just that bit extra eerie. They've even got a gator here. Saturday night out in Bletchley. Guessing it tastes like chicken. Coming back from that, mate. You've got a little owl there. Tastes like chicken, yeah? Nice. Yes, I'll have some later. Save me some. On a Halloween Horror Nights night, this park takes on a whole new identity. Just the colour, the graphics, the atmosphere, the vibes, the people. It's just super cool. So this house is, I'm led to believe, the Museum of Deadly Exhibits, and I believe there's some sort of homage to Jaws in there somewhere. I hope so, because it's my all-time favourite movie, but it's been a bit sort of difficult to get all the houses in. You ain't going to do that, I don't think, this evening. This is a 35-minute wait. I believe that the problem you've got is a lot of these are going to be upwards of an hour, but if we get 5 plus all the scare zones, we'll be more than happy with that. Well, I think I've got to turn around and say after that house, I'm pretty made up. I didn't see anything of a shark in there, so perhaps that's a different house, but one key character I did see was Cocaine Bear, and anyone who knows me from last year at Halloween Horror Nights, when he high-fived me in one of the houses, I absolutely fell in love with the character. So I'm made up now for the evening, regardless of whatever else happens. That's the show going on to our left. We done it last year, it was okay, but we've been so spoilt over the years with the likes of Academy of Villains, and it didn't quite live up to it, so we're giving it a miss tonight. This for me is a case of suck it up, buttercup. I've had a phobia for best part of 4 decades. I cannot stand werewolves. Ever since, like, I think it must have been the Hammer House horror movies. The Wolfman in one of those freaked the life out of me, and then of course in my younger generation times it was American Werewolf in London. I was only 10 years old or thereabouts, and although it is a comedy and a cult classic, when you're a youngster that sort of thing's going to really spook you, and ever since I've just had a phobia of them. But I'll do it, I've got to. Next across from that is the Goblin's Feast. See if we can get in that as well. As you can tell, the queues are still insane. But it's sort of true to what the markers are saying. It is about 40 minutes. Although when we joined it went up to 65. Gonna lie, I was on edge all the way through the house. Rachel will let you know exactly what it was like for me.
Yeah, I thought it was quite tame, but
for me, when you've got a phobia of certain things, you can understand people who hate snakes and spiders and they see them. It's like that with me with werewolves, and I caught a glimpse of it on half a dozen times, and I could hear it growling, snarling. I did not like it one little bit, but I survived it, just. 4 hours is in, we're already running on empty, so we decided to fuel up with a chicken waffle burger, some tater tots, probably get a hot drink soon, and then probably concentrate on some scare zones for a while. The houses are great, but you're queuing up for hours in practically a car park, to be honest with you. So we just want to be able to be in a zone, an area to have some fun, and then try and do a few more houses if we possibly can. to make our way through some of these scare zones now. So up this end here is Blumhouse, and we've got a real fondness for them now. Whenever we see Blumhouse coming up in the movies, we certainly make a beeline to go and see it. The telephone call you can hear, that is the film The Black Phone, and there's the character here immediately to your right. Everyone of late has just simply fallen in love with this character. That is of course Megan. Very petite. Taken and have a bit of a respite. Go and get ourselves a warm butterbeer, which, as I've said before, tastes like custard. This scare zone in here, reputed to be one of the most awful ones of all of them. It's like medieval torture. Plague victim there. Oh, lovely. think they're going to get any better anytime soon, to be honest with you. I don't think they survived. Bit of archery. Looks like something out of saw he's got around his head. And this here, the brazen ball, I dare say they're cooking somebody inside it. Someone broken on the wheel over here, quite literally. Oh yeah, that's nasty. Anyone knows their rock bands, that is pretty much an Iron Maiden. Sounds like someone must have been eating a very hot, spicy chili over there. Gotta love a chainsaw. Sorry guys, I haven't got a clue what this is. But it's dark, whatever it is.
Imagine humans. Every time you shed a tear for a human who did not deserve it. Imagine every time you cried yourself to sleep. A running water, a backhanded comment. Every time you were mocked. Every time you are made to feel unworthy of the air you breathe. Every time you feel undeserving of love, of care, of devotion. Every time somebody made you feel. Yes. Imagine if everyone who ever hurt you, every soul who ever trespassed against you. Imagine if you could reflect all that pain, all that suffering back at you. Imagine if you could make them feel every ounce of pain and torment they possess of your tormentors. Does that not sound like power to you? This is the power of the red surreal and awful. This is the power that lies dormant in so many of your souls. This is the power of a torture. Imagine there would never be anyone ever to cause you pain, suffering, or anger, and because you would be deeply.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that was totally strange. I have honestly got no idea what that was. It was just messed up and bizarre. We're in Major Suites now. This is going to be our last house of the evening. And the actual queue line is around the Fast and Furious, which is inoperable when they do Halloween Horror Nights. But trust me guys, you're not missing a great deal. The special bits around here, the cars etc, are the best part of the ride. Everything that happens the other side is pretty much naff, to be honest with you. The original, which was Earthquake, was so far superior to this. Right guys, we came, we saw, we didn't kick its ass, it certainly kicked ours. I think age is paying its toll at the moment, to be honest with you. What we done, we fully enjoyed, makes all the difference. And when you put it in perspective that just 2 weeks ago, let alone Halloween Horror Nights, Florida wasn't even happening. So to do what we've already done and do Halloween Horror Nights, we're entirely grateful for our circumstances changing. It's been a long road, but yeah, it's been a good night. We took our time, done the houses that we really wanted to first. So we started with Insidious, then we went on the Ghostbusters. I mean, it's all a bit of a blur after that. I think we've done the Museum of Dangerous Exhibits. Then I was scared witlist. For someone my age, because I've got a phobia of werewolves, we went through the Monsters Legacy one, Eternal Bloodlines, and I was pretty much room for room. Every time I turn a corner, there you have it, a werewolf in your face. You can't have it all. From that, we decided we was going to chill out, have a bite to eat. We'd already had the s'mores, which was really nice. Very messy, I will say that. And then we just had the tater tots and chicken waffle sandwich. The Simpsons area, from there we decided, right, let's go and do the scare zones, walk through those, enjoyed those. Some of them were really bizarre, and we thought, right, let's go and do one more house. So we ended with Major Suites, and it was pretty disgusting, to say the least, but it was a fun house to end on. We enjoyed it. It's been Halloween Horror Nights that for the memory will be how cold it was. If the wind would drop, it would be fine, it would have been lovely. We've been here on scorching hot nights before, but that wind breeze blowing through, especially down some of the alleyways, it was really getting through our old bones, as we know. But anyway guys, tomorrow's another day. We're going to do some shopping, then we've got, in between SeaWorld in the middle, we're going to have another 4 full days here, which we'll mix and match up as best we can. And thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the movies. Have a great evening. It's past midnight. We better get a bed. Have a good one. See you later. Bye for now.